when you're at 10, you're at the big boys table now, so you're with the rest of the leaders, even if you are 21 or 23 or whatever. So it's like, you're in charge of managing this game, so you need to know the ins and outs better than anyone else.
We all want to compete, like especially the first five, they're probably the most competitive guys in the team.
I like it, mate. You're a good game, mate.
The first conversation I had with Taha and Rivez was like, boys, like I'm here, like, I want that jersey.
Are we smiling?
Yeah, bro. Have a smile.
Are you happy?
Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
One thing at the Crusaders is they put a big emphasis on the 10s being the drivers of the team, so we know our unit, if we're tight, we look after each other, that it's going to serve the team well. I think the relationship we have, like we're competing with each other, we know that, but we also want what's best for each other and what's best for the team as well.
You can just see how they're working together to help each other get better. And by doing that, you actually help yourself get better. They've created a really strong bond and connected very strongly, which is hugely beneficial.
And what sort of goal kicking? You want to do a 6 red comp, or you want to just do some nars, or you want to do a feel?
Comp tomorrow.
Comp tomorrow?
Yeah, just haven't kicked this week that much.
You want to win, eh?
Oh, you can win today. Whatever you want.
To be able to do that again straight away, it hurts.
The great feeling I've had sort of coming in is the guys really want to learn.
We're really tight, I feel. Probably the tightest set of 10s I've been a part of. I feel like we've got a good mix of sort of youth, and then you got the old dog.
130 super games for the Fours, Rebels and Reds, and now he is making his Crusaders debut. 64 Test Wallaby, James O'Connor.
Ready?
Rub-a-dub-dub.
New experiences for me are always really important. And I was on a road trip with my brothers in an RV doing the South Island when my manager called and said, look, like, yeah, this could be happening now. Like, I've always wanted to play for a New Zealand Super Rugby team. You see how successful the Crusaders have been in the past. So that was very exciting for me. And just to mix it with, you know, the other players that are on the field, like the All Blacks that are around, and what has made this team have such winning culture. Bridget was the actual one who said, like, poke on it, follow it up, and I did, and I'm very grateful that I did.
I told him how you were the first one. It was like, why don't you keep pressing that button for the Crusaders?
Oh yeah, I will take full credit for this decision as long as it goes well.
Both my mum and dad were born in New Zealand, so I've always had sort of Kiwi roots. I lived in Auckland for 6 years, but like just coming to Christchurch has been so easy for us. A lot of nature around, it suits the way we live.
After every club you've been to, I think this is the most community-based that we've found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like all the guys, if you saw Drummo pull up in the car, like we're all sort of connected. It's very helpful for us as well, having Bottle Lake Park just there, got the beach just up the road, the river. You wouldn't know it, but he's a strong swimmer.
Really enjoying it, yeah. It's been really great, and it's been such like a nice adventure, and especially like we can bring him so it feels like home.
Just give it that intent to follow through. Punch through it. You can hit 50 metres easy. Oh, look at that. No one's hitting cleaner than that.
He's gone out of his way to connect with, I guess, us younger 10s, and yeah, like I said, he's been so generous with his knowledge.
For me, like when I'm teaching, I'm learning as well. And I've said that to the boys. Sometimes if I'm over talking, I'm talking to myself too here. Like it's not just to you. So I'm giving myself, like reminding myself on different techniques and different follow-throughs and different pictures.
Jog's just brought a wealth of knowledge, which is awesome. We're all young and eager to to learn off him, and he's eager to give it out. He's cheeky as well, which makes it easier.
The outline's that one.
Yeah.
So you're intersecting through the line. Yep, Scooter's not happy.
The first conversation I had with Taha and Rivez was like, boys, like I'm here, like, I want that jersey.
From day dot, you could tell he wanted to compete.
When you just put that out there as well, it creates that little bit of rivalry as well and edge. So if someone tries to like slack off at training, like there's 3 more of us going for that spot. So it keeps us on our toes.
We all want to compete, like especially the first 5, they're probably the most competitive guys in the team. So I think it's a healthy thing as well. Like it's not something we shy away from. We know we're competing for a 10 jersey on the weekend, and that's probably the forefront of all 4 of our minds. So for him, like I know he's competing. He's like, as much as he's helping me, he's probably trying to take my job next week. So I don't shy away from that. Like I'm happy that he's pushing me, because I think that's what gets the best out of each other.
I've felt their power. I've seen what they can do. So I want them to grow to the best players they can be, because I truly believe they could be some of the best 10s going round.
The role of a first 5, holy.
The more I've learned about the position of 10, the more I've learned that it's just serving the team. You've got to read the energy of your teammates. So put the ball in the right areas of the field. Make sure you're like keeping the energy of the forward pack so they got enough sting to do what they need to do. They need to be physical and they need to make collisions. So I've got to make sure that they're at their best capacity to be able to do that well.
Check now. Same message as there was in there. We're going through them. Straight away, we're going to go through them. Our C lines, our active pivots, it's important. Stage, we need you on. And our edge will do the job. All good?
For me, it's about nailing my prep individually, but also being able to unlock potential of other guys as well.
They're the ones who are bringing up the outside backs. You know, there's the string quartet or the drums or the wind department of the orchestra. They're the ones that are bringing in the skill that those other players bring that we need in our game now, and they're calling on them to give them the empowerment to go and do their jobs.
You're creating or you're conducting. The conducting element for me is like, who's the best option to hit? Is it better to alleviate pressure and put a kick in? Is it better to play wide and keep playing on top of them? Do we push the forwards and hold the ball for 10 plus phases? Like, what part of the field do you want to get to play this move? Or if we only get here and we see this picture, we do this. So it's almost like we're moving the conductor, you know, like moving the ball around. I guess that's the analogy of where the conductor came from. And when you do it well, it feels great. But sometimes if you try to create yourself too much, the boys can't keep rhythm with you, then you lose it.
The Crusaders have always produced like world-class 10s, Merdens, Carter, Moanga, so some pretty big shoes to fill down here, but yeah, it's an awesome opportunity for anyone who comes down here as a first 5 to learn off the best coaches, learn off the best players in New Zealand. So
I feel a massive responsibility, especially putting on the 10 jersey whenever the opportunity comes. So I wouldn't say there's pressure there, but there's obviously a responsibility to go out and play at your best and be at a certain level to the Crusaders standard, I guess. And for me, it's not about trying to be like who was in the 10 jersey before me. It's about stamping my own mark on that jersey.
Part of our job is to make this an environment where each player and person can be the best version of themselves, bring what they bring and do that, and then we work together to say, well, how can we make your really, really good great and continue to grow each other in that respect. The obligation part is a mindset. If that becomes a burden, then that's probably, we're probably not getting that in the right space. It's actually an inspiration to say, well, this is a great place to be, that I can contribute to this and be me.
With the Crusaders, I remember there was a couple of us young boys, we got invited to go to the event for the Hall of Fame, and we just looked at the Crusaders like, oh, it's a rugby team, you know, we're here playing rugby. And then you go to an event like that and you see how much it means to a lot of people that you wouldn't even think would be involved with the Crusaders, or past players that you probably think, like, oh, they've probably moved on with their life. I think it was a massive eye-opener for us that, like, this club's more than just a club. Those guys that were standing up on that stage getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, like, it sort of put shivers down our spine. We were looking at each other saying, like, we want to be in that position one day. So I think that was the time where I sort of said to myself, and I said to the other boys, I want to be a Crusader for life, just because I know how much it means to me, but obviously the others as well. So, yeah.
We've seen the footage, like mentally we've come up with our plays, I've visualised it, we've seen it, this is the plan that we want to go with for the week. I know what I can go to on each part of the field, each scrum, if it's here, if it's here, if it's here. This is my favourite part of the week, like we've done all the prep, I've been in my mind, I've broken it apart, I've done all the analytical work, the logical part, I've done the hard training, all the hard work's been done, so now I can let go.
Post-captain's run, pretty much like just switch right off. Like for me, it's about all the work's been done. Captain's run's pretty chill, so sort of have the last conversations with the boys. All the details already been said throughout the week, so just get through this walkthrough. Pre-game meal, pretty relaxed. It's probably when I go home, I'll probably have a little nap, and when I wake up from that nap, it's probably when I'm sort of start zoning in a bit. When I get to the field, sort of have that calm demeanour about myself, go on the field with a clear mind, and sort of just being able to adjust as well. So yeah, I'm pretty easy. I'm not really one of the boys that put the headphones on and just stare at a brick wall. So yeah. Money. Whoosh.
As soon as I get to that stadium, you know, I love it, bro. Like, especially like you're playing in front of a crowd, like I feel like this is what I was, you know, this is what I've been building for, this is what my body was made for, to do this. I've spent 20 years honing my craft, like, so when I get out there, it's like, yeah, it's exhilarating because it's like our moment to entertain. You don't know how many more years or games or whatever you have left, so it's just soaking it in now. Like you get to the game, you can feel the energy of the crowd.
It's almost like an out-of-body experience. Like you're in the arena, everyone's around you watching, and like for me, like, I just smile, like just because I love it.
It's important to keep a blue head, keep a calm state of mind. That's the last thing we do as a team before we head out. We'll just all come in, lock eyes with each other, and just take a big deep breath, ground ourselves to where we are, and then get our minds to where they need to be, which is, yeah, our first job.
Rugby's chaos, so it's not like you never know who's going to win. Like sometimes there's a bobble or the ball, 50-50s, all that. And for me, it doesn't have to be a game. It can just be training as well, where I'm expressing and then helping the guys. Obviously, man, I'd love to win a title. I'd love to be involved in that. I'd love to be a part of a Lions series, love to be a part of that. But it's not why I play anymore. I'm not like, if I don't get this, it's been a failure. That's not the way I see the game anymore. For me, it's just the everyday. And I think a big part of it that makes me so happy is I get to share now this as well. So it's not just about me. It's not just about me performing. As much as I'd love to play 10, like the cool thing about this is no matter what comes, I win anyway, because I'm content with whatever the team needs me to do or is calling upon me. Like that's a win for me. I love rugby, the different elements of it. The more I learn about the game, the more I realise I don't know, and the more I want to learn. And you know, when it all marries in with the coaches and the leaders and the ball players, and like that's the nectar, that's the fun part for me.